Hi, folks. We're glad you could join us here at League Night at the Dive. I'm Rob Stone, and I'll be covering all the action here along with the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. As a competitor, what are you thinking about going into tonight?
The key word here is focus. You know you have the talent to win, so it's all about getting into the right mindset.
The competitors are ready to go, so we're going to bring the action to you right now. Left a 6-7-10 split.
The way to make the 6-7-10 split is by sliding the 6 across to take out the 7. The ball takes out the 10.
10.7% conversion rate on the 6-7-10. Disappointing start here, Randy.
Well, sometimes you get all jacked up early on. You got to somehow relax and let your talent take over.
Picks up 8 pin, leaving the 4 and 7. This one is very makeable. Got it. Oh, left one standing. .93% conversion rate on the 7. That's your tour average. And no problem there.
That's some pretty good pin action right there.
Got a strike on the last turn. And the 7 does not go down. .93% conversion rate on the 7 pin. No problem on that one. Knocks down only 4 pins there. Easy conversion there. Left the goalpost. The dreaded 7-10 split.
You know, only 3 bowlers have ever converted this on TV, and the last time was in 1991.
The stats show just how rarely this is made. Fails to convert to no one's surprise.
You know, Rob, I used to pick up the 7-10 all the time, but it seemed like it always happened when no one was looking.
Picks up 6 there. We'll see how they handle this. Gets the spare here.
Just a fractional miss down lane, and boom, right through the face.
Got the spare.
That one was on the nose.
8 pins go down, leaving the 2 and 4. And a nice conversion there.
That went straight through the face. Trouble.
Knocks down 7 pins there. And that wraps things up for us, folks. We appreciate you joining us. Hello, we're here to cover all the action here for the league qualifier at the Dive. Thrilled you're here with us today. Rob Stone and the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson, with you. Every bowler on the PBA Tour is top tier. What does it take to win?
In a qualifier, you have to remember that your fortunes can change quickly. Don't get too down if you fall behind, and don't get cocky if you're ahead.
Well, the action's about to begin, and it should be a good one. Left the goalpost. The dreaded 7-10 split.
You know, only 3 bowlers have ever converted this on TV, and the last time was in 1991.
You see the numbers. This is trouble. That goes into the gutter.
You don't see the pros do that very often, but it can happen when you're flirting with a line out by the edge.
Not a good start to this one.
Yeah, and you know, you really hate to see that. That one was on the nose.
Six, 7, 10 is a tough deal. Converted only 10.7% of the time. So that will be an open frame.
No surprise, the 6-7-10 split is tough. Well, that was just a bad shot.
Knocks down 9 pins there. Statistically, this is the easiest spare to convert on the tour, 98%. Got the spare.
Just a fractional miss down lane and boom, right through the face.
Very low conversion rate on this one. Fails to convert and left it open.
It was a nice effort, just didn't put the ball where it needed to be.
What adjustment would you suggest here?
Throw it better. That was a bad shot.
The stats show just how rarely this is made. And the pins do not go down.
Yeah, your ball placement has to be perfect, and that's not what we saw right there. Crosses over, almost got the Brooklyn strike there, completely misses the pocket.
We'll see what happens here. No problem.
Pulled it on that one and went Brooklyn.
We'll see how they approach this. Nothing going right at this point. What's happening?
Rob, it's simple. Lack of focus and concentration. Wow, tremendous bowling right there.
Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row.
That shot stunk. Not even a Brooklyn strike.
Got it. Six count there. Gets the spare here.
Goes Brooklyn.
Well, another exciting night of bowling has come to a close. Thanks so much for joining us. Hello, we're here to cover all the action here for the league qualifier. Takes out 7 pins. The graphic shows you just how hard it is to make this one. And a spare to open here.
That one was on the nose.
Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 4 and 7. Statistically, this is not that difficult to convert. No problem on that one. Takes out 6 pins. What will happen here? Wow, that can't feel too good.
Yeah, no doubt. Nothing more frustrating than missing easy spares.
There's the 5-6 split.
What you're trying to do here is roll the ball into the gap between the 2 pins.
Didn't get it done, Randy.
That's one you'd like to have back. Just didn't put the ball where it needed to be.
That shot punched the words right out of me. Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here. Knocks down 6. We'll see how they handle this. Gets the spare here. Picks up 7 pins. We'll see what happens here. Another open frame, Randy.
Yeah, it's tough. I think the pressure is really starting to have an effect.
Six count there. This should be interesting. And no problem there. Just a 5 count there. We'll see how they approach this. Left another open frame. Man, this is getting ugly.
Ugly indeed, with a capital U.
Takes out just 5 pins. And a nice conversion there.
Wow, tremendous bowling right there.
Well, another exciting night of bowling has come to a close. Thanks so much for joining us. Hello, we're here to cover all the action here for the league qualifier at the dive. A strike to start things off. Got a strike on the last turn. Seven count there, leaving the 3-6-10. As our graphic shows, the pros will usually make this one. Got it.
Ten down.
Trying to get a streak going here. Picks up 7 pins, leaving the 3-6-10. This one is very makeable. Easy conversion there. Perfect delivery for the strike. Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row. Knocks down 9 pins there. The 9 pin is not missed very often. 97.5% conversion rate. Got the spare.
A little extra oomph in that shot there at the end.
Trying for the double now. And there's the double. We'll try and make it 3 in a row here. Takes out 9 pin. And a nice conversion there.
Well, that just stocked the pins all the way down the lane.
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here. Got it! Already with the double, looking for a triple.
Someone is heating up.
There's another strike. That's the end of our broadcast, bowling fans, and what a night it was. We'll see you next time.